Faced with stiff competition with modern and easier telecommunication systems, Malawi Postal Corporation says it is diversifying its operations to allow other forms of businesses use its facilities. Postmaster General Andrew Kumbatira says MPC will be allowing banks and other major suppliers in the agribusiness sector to use its infrastructure so that they reach out to more rural markets. Kumbatira says this will mean that post office infrastructures spread across the country will be transacting banking services jointly with interested commercial banks. This, he says, is part of a massive business repositioning MPC is undergoing in the wake of declining postal business in developing countries.
It is indeed true that with the developments in technology in the world over, the postal service has suffered in terms of loss of business. But there have been also other opportunities that have come up. For example, parcels and small parcels and parcels. We have seen that because of development also, people are now buying online, for example. So people are able to buy from ShopRite, from these big shops, from their homes. Somehow they need these parcels to get to their homes. So the post has come up with this opportunity where we can exploit and see how best we can take advantage of those developments. So what we have done at the moment is to try and be innovative, to see what else we can do in order for us to survive. And there are a number of areas where we have seen opportunities coming up where the post can be useful to the communities where the post has been located. The post is a unit that can bring people together. In the past, people have found families because of post. People proposed marriage through post. People were centered around a post office for a number of activities that affected their life. We want to bring that back. What we are trying to do now in the Malawi Postal Corporation is we want to make a post office a one-stop shop where people can go to a post office and conduct a number of transactions. For example, in the rural areas, we want to form strategic alliances with banks, where we can, the banks can use our infrastructure as a post office to provide basic banking services in rural areas. So someone can go to a bank, deposit money or cash money. Someone can come to a post office, deposit money, cash some money, send money to a relative elsewhere, so they can do a money transfer, but they can also buy some basic commodities. For example, here in a rural area, in an area like this, you should be able to buy stationery in a post office for textbooks, exercise books, writing materials, pens, rubbers. These will make them available in the post office. We also want to stock fertilizer, for example. In some areas, they are not able to access the small packets, 5 kg, 10 kg, those packets of fertilizers. So we'll stock them in the post office. Seed. There are seed companies that we are talking to where we can make seed available in the post office so that people can go to a post office and be able to do a number of transactions that can help their lives.
Well, his report winds up the business segment. You're with me, Charles Ventura.